Stoicism, the art of remaining unbreakable. In the chaos of modern life, it often feels as though we are being pulled in every direction at once. Deadlines stack up, expectations grow heavier, relationships demand emotional energy, and uncertainty hangs over everything like a permanent cloud. In moments like these, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, reactive, and internally fragile. We tell ourselves that once things calm down, we'll find peace. But the truth is, life rarely calms down. There is always another challenge waiting, yet there is a way to remain calm even when life is loud. A way to stay grounded even when circumstances are unstable. A way to stand firm while everything around you shifts. This path is not new, and it is not fragile. It has survived centuries of war, collapse, exile, and personal loss. This path is Stoicism. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or becoming cold and indifferent. It is not about pretending that pain doesn't exist. Stoicism is about understanding where your true power lies and reclaiming it. It teaches you how to govern your inner world so that external events no longer dictate your peace, your confidence, or your sense of self. Imagine this. Work pressure intensifies, personal conflicts arise, plans fall apart, and unexpected obstacles appear, and yet you remain composed. You feel the emotions, but they do not control you. You respond instead of reacting. You move forward instead of collapsing inward. This is not an unrealistic ideal. It is a trainable state of mind. Today, we are exploring 10 timeless Stoic principles that have the power to transform the way you navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. These principles are not abstract theories reserved for philosophers or scholars. They are practical tools designed to be applied daily in real situations by real people. Whether you are struggling with a difficult relationship, feeling crushed by responsibility, or searching for a deeper sense of purpose, Stoic wisdom offers clarity. It provides structure in chaos and stability in uncertainty. Each principle we explore will act as a stepping stone, guiding you toward a life where external events no longer dominate your inner state. By the end of this journey, you will understand how to cultivate calm, resilience, and confidence regardless of what life throws at you. This is not about motivation. This is about mental training, about building a mind that cannot be easily shaken. So take a breath, stay present, and let's begin. 1. The necessity of a firm purpose. Imagine setting sail on a vast ocean without a destination. The waves push you wherever they please. The wind dictates your direction. You are constantly reacting, never leading. This is what life feels like without a firm purpose. Directionless, unstable, and vulnerable to external forces. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus emphasized that hardship does not destroy a person, it reveals them. He believed that difficulty exposes character and that greater challenges offer greater opportunity for growth. But growth requires direction. Without purpose, difficulty becomes suffering. With purpose, difficulty becomes fuel. A firm purpose is not merely a career goal or a personal ambition. It is deeper than that. It is the set of principles and values you choose to build your life around. It answers fundamental questions. What do I stand for? What matters enough for me to endure discomfort? What kind of person am I becoming when things are difficult? Purpose does not appear suddenly. It is forged through honest reflection, often uncomfortable reflection. You must look beyond surface-level desires and fleeting wants. You must confront what genuinely matters to you, not what society tells you should matter. This process takes time. It requires stripping away borrowed goals and inherited expectations. It may require letting go of old identities or habits that no longer align with who you are becoming. Purpose is not found by chance. It is constructed deliberately. Once you identify your purpose, it becomes an anchor. Life will continue to present challenges. This is unavoidable. But with a firm purpose, those challenges lose their power to destabilize you. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable. Problems stop feeling like walls and start looking like steps. When your values are clear, the world around you seems to shrink. The chaos doesn't disappear, but it no longer defines you. You're no longer drifting, you're navigating. However, purpose is not something you define once and forget. It must be protected and reinforced. Stoicism teaches diligence, the discipline of showing up daily, even when motivation fades, especially when motivation fades. A firm purpose is not a destination you arrive at. It is a guiding light that remains visible when everything else is obscured. It is what allows you to move forward with consistency instead of relying on fleeting emotional energy. Think of purpose as a beacon in the dark. When emotions surge and circumstances become unstable, that beacon reminds you who you are and where you are going. It prevents you from being consumed by momentary feelings or temporary setbacks. Epictetus reminds us that true power does not come from controlling events. It comes from remaining loyal to your purpose despite events. When your purpose is internalized, when it becomes part of your identity, it cannot be taken from you. Take time to reflect deeply. Write your purpose down. Clarify it. Return to it often. Let it guide your decisions and anchor your reactions. Because a firm purpose is the foundation of an unbreakable life. 2. Guarding the mind. When someone offends you, your first instinct is often emotional: hurt, anger, the urge to defend or retaliate. Stoicism does not deny these reactions, it explains them. According to Stoic philosophy, emotions are not caused directly by events, but by our interpretations of those events. This is a critical realization. It means that between what happens and how you feel, there is a space. And in that space lies your power. When you allow offense to control you, you surrender authority over your inner world. But when you recognize that your reaction is a choice, you regain control. Guarding the mind is the practice of protecting that inner space. Every time you resist an impulsive reaction, you strengthen mental discipline. You train yourself to pause instead of exploding, to observe instead of immediately judging. This is not weakness, this is mastery. Guarding the mind begins with awareness. You must notice what triggers you, certain words, behaviors, situations. Awareness creates distance, and distance creates choice. Start small. Set simple daily goals. Each time you complete one, no matter how minor, you reinforce self-trust. That self-trust compounds into confidence and control. Equally important is what you allow into your mental environment. Just as you protect your physical space from pollution, you must protect your mind from negativity. Toxic conversations, destructive media, and constant outrage erode mental clarity. Stoicism encourages intentional input. Read material that sharpens your thinking. Engage in conversations that challenge and refine you. Spend time with people who elevate your mindset rather than drain it. Consider the craftsman fully absorbed in perfecting his skill. Praise does not inflate him. Criticism does not derail him. His focus is internal. His satisfaction comes from mastery, not external validation. This is mental freedom. Stoicism is not emotional suppression, it is emotional intelligence. It teaches you to feel fully without being ruled by feelings, to acknowledge emotions without surrendering control to them. Mindfulness practices support this discipline. Whether through meditation, breathing, or reflection, mindfulness strengthens the gap between stimulus and response. In that gap, you decide who you will be. When you consistently guard your mind, you begin to notice a shift. The world remains chaotic, but it stops invading your inner peace. External events lose their authority over you. and that is real strength. 3. Handling criticism without losing your center. One of the greatest tests of emotional strength is criticism. In a world where opinions are constant and judgments are instant, it is easy to feel attacked, diminished, or destabilized by the words of others. Stoicism offers a radically empowering perspective. Criticism only has power if you grant it authority. Epictetus taught that we cannot control what others think, say, or do. What we can control is how much influence their words have over our inner state. This distinction is essential. Without it, your peace becomes dependent on external approval. With it, your stability comes from within. The foundation of handling criticism is self-knowledge. When you understand your own values, intentions, and reasons for acting, criticism loses much of its force. If you know you are acting in alignment with your principles, outside judgments become noise rather than commands. This does not mean becoming arrogant or dismissive. Stoicism does not teach blind self-defense. Instead, it encourages discernment. When criticism arises, pause. Ask yourself calmly, is there truth here? Is there something useful I can extract from this? Sometimes even poorly delivered criticism contains insight. The Stoic response is not emotional collapse or immediate rejection, but thoughtful examination. You take what strengthens you and discard what poisons you. Patience plays a crucial role here. Reacting immediately to criticism often leads to regret. Patience allows emotions to settle and clarity to emerge. Gentleness complements patience. It enables you to maintain dignity and composure, even when others do not. History offers countless examples of individuals who endured ridicule, misunderstanding, and hostility without abandoning their path. Their strength came not from retaliation, but from consistency. They did not allow external voices to rewrite their identity. Developing resilience to criticism also requires understanding human behavior. Often, criticism is less about you and more about the critic. Insecurity, frustration, envy, or misunderstanding frequently drive harsh words. Recognizing this allows you to depersonalize the attack. Stoicism teaches that you always retain the right to choose your response. You are not obligated to accept every judgment as truth. You are free to assess, select, and move forward. When criticism comes from someone close to you, communication can be constructive. Calm dialogue clarifies intention and prevents resentment. Responding with openness rather than defensiveness strengthens relationships rather than damaging them. Handled correctly, criticism becomes training. It sharpens emotional intelligence and reinforces self-command. Those who can receive criticism without losing composure demonstrate rare strength, and others notice. 4. Transforming offense into inner power. Offense feels automatic. Someone disrespects you and emotion surges before reason has time to intervene. Stoicism does not deny this reaction. It explains how to transform it. According to Epictetus, what disturbs us is not the event itself, but the judgment we attach to it. This insight shifts power inward. It means that offense does not originate from another person. It originates from our interpretation. Transforming offense begins with awareness. You notice the emotional response without immediately acting on it. This pause is critical. It interrupts the automatic cycle of reaction and replaces it with choice. Stoicism does not demand emotional numbness. Feeling hurt or anger is human. The discipline lies in refusing to let those emotions dictate behavior. Instead of reacting, you respond with intention. One powerful method is cognitive reframing. When offended, ask, "What is this situation teaching me? How can I use this moment to strengthen my character?" This does not mean agreeing with the offense or excusing bad behavior. It means refusing to be reduced by it. Empathy is another Stoic tool. Consider the possibility that the offender is acting from ignorance, pain, or internal struggle. Understanding context does not justify harm, but it prevents emotional escalation. Forgiveness is central to this process. Holding on to resentment consumes mental energy and distorts perception. Stoicism views forgiveness as liberation, not for the offender, but for yourself. It releases the emotional grip of the event. Each offense becomes resistance training for the mind. Like muscles strengthened through strain, character is strengthened through challenge. Over time, what once provoked strong reactions loses its power. Transformation does not happen instantly. It is practiced. Each time you choose composure over reaction, you reinforce a habit. Eventually, emotional resilience becomes natural. 5. Confronting fear and shame. Fear and shame are among the most paralyzing human emotions. They shrink potential, distort self-image, and limit action. Stoicism approaches both with clarity and courage. Epictetus taught that fear and shame are not embedded in events themselves, but in the meanings we assign to them. This realization opens the door to transformation. Fear often thrives in vagueness. The Stoic response is analysis. Define the fear precisely. Ask yourself what you are actually afraid of. Break it into components. When examined rationally, fear often diminishes. Consider fear of failure. Beneath it may lie fear of judgment, rejection, or loss of identity. Once identified, these fears can be addressed realistically rather than emotionally. Shame operates differently. It attaches to identity rather than outcome. It tells you that a mistake defines you. Stoicism rejects this narrative. Errors are events, not identities. The Stoic approach to shame is reflection without self-destruction. What happened? Why did it happen? What can be learned? Growth begins when shame is converted into insight. Self-forgiveness is essential. Holding on to shame traps you in the past. Forgiving yourself allows forward movement. This is not denial. It is resolution. Gradual exposure strengthens courage. Facing small fears builds confidence. Each encounter reduces emotional intensity. Over time, fear loses authority. Community also matters. Stoicism does not advocate isolation. Sharing fears and shame with trusted individuals offers perspective and support. Many struggles lose power when spoken aloud. Fear and shame do not disappear entirely, but they can be governed. When confronted directly, they become teachers rather than tyrants. 6. Anticipating obstacles. Stoicism emphasizes preparedness over optimism. Epictetus encouraged mental rehearsal, not to expect disaster, but to reduce shock. This practice, known as premeditation of adversity, involves calmly considering potential challenges before they occur. By visualizing obstacles, you remove their element of surprise. Before an important event, imagine possible difficulties. Consider how you would respond. This mental preparation builds adaptability and composure. Anticipation also encourages flexibility. Life rarely unfolds according to plan. Rigid expectations amplify disappointment. Stoicism promotes adaptability, adjusting without emotional collapse. Balanced anticipation includes recognizing strengths and resources. Preparation is not pessimism, it is confidence grounded in realism. Reflection strengthens this skill. Review past challenges. Identify patterns. Learn what worked and refine your response for the future. Mindfulness supports anticipation by keeping attention grounded in the present. Awareness allows early recognition of difficulty and thoughtful response. Prepared minds remain steady under pressure. This steadiness is a defining trait of Stoic resilience. 7. Cultivating inner strength through control. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies a simple but demanding truth. You cannot control the world, but you can control yourself. This is not a comforting idea at first. It strips away excuses and removes the illusion that peace will arrive once circumstances improve. Stoicism insists that inner strength must be built now, in the conditions you are already in. Epictetus expressed this clearly when he said that it is not events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. This insight places responsibility back into your hands. It means that no matter what happens, criticism, loss, rejection, uncertainty, you still retain one unassailable power: how you respond. Inner strength begins with self-awareness. You must learn to recognize your emotional patterns without immediately acting on them. Anger, fear, disappointment, and frustration are not enemies, but they are signals. When you observe them instead of obeying them, you reclaim authority over your inner world. Stoicism does not ask you to suppress emotion. It asks you to understand emotion, to ask where it comes from, what belief fuels it, and whether acting on it serves your long-term values. This reflective pause is what separates reaction from response. Another cornerstone of inner strength is the Stoic distinction between what is within your control and what is not. Your effort, your values, your judgments, and your actions are yours to govern. Other people's opinions, past events, and random outcomes are not. Confusing these categories is one of the greatest sources of unnecessary suffering. When you focus your energy on what you can control, mental clarity increases. Emotional exhaustion decreases. You stop wasting strength on resentment, blame, and regret. Instead, you direct it toward deliberate action. Forgiveness also plays a critical role in cultivating inner strength. Holding on to resentment keeps you psychologically tied to the very thing that hurt you. Stoicism frames forgiveness as self-liberation. You forgive not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. Resilience grows through repeated exposure to difficulty. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to practice steadiness. Over time, setbacks no longer feel like personal failures. They feel like expected terrain. Stoicism also acknowledges the importance of support. Inner strength does not mean isolation. Surrounding yourself with disciplined, thoughtful individuals reinforces your values and sharpens your perspective. Strength multiplies in healthy environments. Gratitude further stabilizes the mind. By consciously recognizing what remains good even in adversity, you prevent bitterness from taking root. Gratitude does not deny hardship, it balances perception. True inner strength includes vulnerability. Acknowledging fear, doubt, or insecurity does not weaken you. It humanizes you. Stoicism teaches courage not as the absence of fear, but as the decision to act rightly despite it. 8. Restraining action and mastering impulse. One of the most practical Stoic disciplines is restraint, not passivity, not avoidance, but conscious control over action. Human beings are impulsive by nature. Emotions surge quickly, and action often follows before reflection. Stoicism interrupts this cycle by inserting a pause, a moment of awareness between impulse and behavior. This pause changes everything. Consider moments of conflict. A harsh word is spoken. Instinct demands retaliation. Stoicism asks a different question. Will reacting improve the situation, or will it deepen disorder? Most of the time, reaction creates damage that cannot be undone. Self-restraint preserves dignity. It protects relationships. It maintains internal stability. This principle extends beyond emotional outbursts. Stoicism also emphasizes delayed gratification. In a world designed for immediate reward, restraint becomes a form of power. Choosing long-term meaning over short-term comfort builds discipline and self-respect. Speech is another arena where restraint is essential. Words spoken in anger often become permanent regrets. Stoic discipline teaches mindful speech. speaking only after considering intention and consequence. Silence, when chosen deliberately, is not weakness. It is control. Practical restraint requires structure. Habits, routines, and boundaries reduce reliance on willpower alone. Mindfulness practices sharpen awareness of impulse before it becomes action. Stoicism also promotes reasoned decision-making. Before acting, gather information. Consider consequences. Align action with values rather than emotion. This approach produces consistent outcomes and long-term trust in oneself. Restraint does not mean inaction. It means intentional action. Every decision becomes a reflection of character rather than mood. Daily reflection strengthens this discipline. Reviewing moments where impulse took control reveals patterns and triggers. Awareness transforms future responses. Over time, restraint becomes instinctive. You no longer feel compelled to react to every stimulus. The world becomes less provocative, not because it changed, but because you did. 9. Acceptance as the foundation of effective action. Acceptance is one of the most misunderstood Stoic principles. It is often mistaken for resignation or passivity. In reality, acceptance is the starting point of intelligent action. When you resist reality, you create internal conflict. Energy is wasted fighting what already exists. Acceptance removes this friction. It allows you to redirect effort toward constructive response. Loss, failure, and disappointment are inevitable. Stoicism does not minimize their impact. It simply insists that denial compounds suffering. Acceptance begins with acknowledging facts as they are, not as you wish they were. From that clarity, action becomes possible. Mindfulness supports acceptance by anchoring attention in the present moment. Observing thoughts and emotions without judgment reduces resistance. Acceptance creates psychological space. Stoicism reframes adversity as material for growth. Every obstacle contains potential instruction. Asking what can be learned transforms hardship into training. Perfectionism dissolves under acceptance. The pursuit of flawless outcomes generates chronic dissatisfaction. Stoicism encourages excellence without attachment to perfection. Progress replaces pressure. Gratitude deepens acceptance. Recognizing what remains intact prevents despair from dominating perception. Even in difficulty, something endures. Acceptance also improves relationships. Letting go of rigid expectations reduces resentment. People are seen as they are, not as projections. Compassion becomes possible without enabling harm. Acceptance does not mean tolerating injustice or abuse. It means acknowledging reality before deciding how to respond wisely. When acceptance is practiced consistently, emotional stability increases. Life becomes navigable rather than overwhelming. 10. Living according to nature. The Stoics spoke often of living according to nature. This phrase does not refer only to the external environment, but to human nature itself, our capacity for reason, ethics, and social connection. Living according to nature begins with self-awareness. Understanding your values, strengths, and limitations allows you to act authentically rather than reactively. Authenticity replaces performance. Stoicism recognizes life as cyclical. Growth, stability, decline, and renewal are natural phases. Resisting these cycles creates suffering. Accepting them fosters resilience. Virtue lies at the heart of Stoic life. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance guide decision-making. These virtues align action with reason and ethics. Stoicism emphasizes social responsibility. Humans are inherently communal. Living according to nature involves contributing to the well-being of others. Compassion, cooperation, and fairness fulfill this role. Simplicity is another Stoic value. Reducing excess clarifies purpose. Meaning replaces distraction. Depth replaces noise. Environmental awareness also matters. Respecting the natural world honors interdependence. Conscious choices reflect responsibility beyond the self. Mindfulness integrates these principles into daily life. Presence enables intention. Reflection sharpens alignment. Living according to nature does not promise comfort, it promises coherence. Life becomes internally consistent. Actions match values. Peace emerges from alignment rather than control. Conclusion: the Stoic path forward. Stoicism does not promise an easy life. It promises a resilient mind. True power does not lie in controlling circumstances, people, or outcomes. It lies in mastering judgment, action, and response. When you govern your inner world, the outer world loses its authority over you. A firm purpose anchors you. Guarding the mind protects you. Criticism refines you. Offense strengthens you. Fear and shame instruct you. Obstacles prepare you. Inner strength steadies you. Restraint disciplines you. Acceptance frees you. Living according to nature aligns you. This is not philosophy for thought alone. It is philosophy for living. Practice these principles daily. Apply them imperfectly, but consistently. Over time, you will notice a shift. The same world will surround you, but it will no longer dominate you. You will remain calm in pressure, clear in confusion, grounded in uncertainty, and that is the art of remaining unbreakable.